Okay, welcome everybody. Nice full house in here tonight in the Discord. Got Jake and Cathy with me tonight.
Hello, I'm so excited for tonight's stream.
I'm back.
Yeah, Jake's been offline for a while. Yeah. Mr. Computerless, but we are massive stream tonight. Like so many new pieces of content, art, announcements, things.
I feel like him and I have been working on Flawed non-stop for the last like 4 days straight.
Yeah.
We were up till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
4 days in a row trying to get this stuff done.
Like wake up at an unreasonable time when you stay up until like 2, 3 in the morning and just work on it all day. It's been crazy.
Let's get started.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead over here. As you guys know, at the beginning of the stream, I like to not maximize the slideshow so I don't accidentally click on it. But here's our landing page. I'm just going to jump right into the first one. I'm going to click, and this is an update.
Yeah, so we had Lightland's artwork spoiled weeks and weeks ago. We just had it cleaned up and like matched the theme of Earth faction a little bit more.
Yeah.
Actual spear.
Actual spear. Yeah, the last one was a little shaky. There were a couple coloring issues, and some of the concepts weren't quite the way we wanted them. So JC Grand, or Grande, I don't know. Cathy says it's definitely Grande. I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard the man say his name like out loud, so there's no way for me to verify. But he jumped in, helped me out with this one. Kind of like I said, did the redo on it. Just sort of, you know, it fits Earth's theme a little bit more. You've got the armor there. You've got the color palettes a little bit more matching. You know, the weaponry all like tells the tale. Not a lot to be said about this one. You guys have seen this card before. You guys have seen similar art before. What did? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, didn't want to start the stream off with our best content now, did we?
True. We got to ramp it up.
That'd be a mistake.
But Jake, as an Earth main, like how you feeling about this? Is just like a quick improvement. You know, a couple words about it.
It's pretty detailed. It's the arm looks pretty comic booky. I know that's kind of what you're going for.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll happily play this on a night.
Same. Great card. Ruben's typing something. See what he's saying. Oh, did Cam jump in?
Yeah,
Nice. Yep. Awesome. Okay, awesome. You echo sometimes. Yeah, you're gonna get me twice if Cathy, because Cathy's on push to talk. We're in the same room, so if she hits her button like as I'm finishing a sentence, you might get me twice. I'll try to not run on so much.
I'll try to like look at him.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
Yeah, and then I'll try not to laugh while she's talking. But yeah, Lightlands, nothing crazy here. Like I said, just wanted to give a quick update on this, so everybody know this is out here. This is the artwork and the official card template on the right-hand side. That's going to be in our Learn to Play decks that we're getting ready for MomoCon. That's part of like kind of what we're talking about tonight. But
Now, hold on before you click. The next one's a big one.
The-
I mean, all the rest of them are big
yeah,
ones, but are you ready?
I actually don't know the order of the. I don't know what's what, so I'm gonna go ahead and click. I'm gonna be surprised with the rest of you guys. Oh. Cathy not leaving any time for us to be ready. Jake, judging by your stream name, your what's it called? Discord name. What do you think? He's muted. Where's he gone?
Did he seriously leave? His name is Griffin the Fourth in
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah.
This is a moment. Finally put Griffin the Fourth artwork up. Griffin's not even here. Well, anyway, why don't you tell us about the artist?
Okay, so this is Kayla Rainey. She is actually the artist who did the essences and the card back. And she learned about the little hiccup we had last month. We had kind of talked about how I'd spent a lot of time with one given artist, you know, getting Griffin ready, and the job ended up falling through. And it you know, kind of put us to the test as far as trying to get this finished, get something in. And she jumped in and like did the whole thing in like a week or something. I don't know, maybe a little longer than that, but she was like, I'm gonna work on this like on all my off time. You know, she was sending me proofs at like 10 o'clock at night, and like, you know, helped out a ton. Just jumped in and really, you know, kind of saved the day on this to have a super solid artwork. Got all the details. You know, X is in there looking, you know, super X-like, super good detail on that.
Give Jake a second. Jake, can you say something?
Hi, I'm back.
Oh,
There
welcome.
you go.
What, your phone was dead again?
I haven't really gotten a chance to charge it today.
Well, what do you think of the Griffin artwork?
This is really cool. I'm in love with X. X has a great design.
Yeah.
I think Megan Toole like originally came up with the art for X as a sword.
Parts of it, yeah. I actually kind of took her ideas, adjusted them a little bit, and then I've been using that with the different artists who need to draw X.
I really like the breadth of Griffin's shoulders. He seems like very large in the chair. I really like just like the comic book style.
Yeah.
I just think it fits so nicely with like the theme they're going for.
Yeah. The chair looks tiny
Right.
compared to him.
That's the
He's
idea.
huge.
He's a giant like redneck. That's the idea. He's supposed to, look like he's too big for the setting, and that I think the art does a good job of selling that. There's a little bit of an undertone with the tree insignia on his chest. Those of you who've been following Griffin's backstory, like he obviously, by pulling X out of the Great Oak, he caused a lot of damage and kind of defiled a sacred site. So there's like a very tense sort of sub story here where Griffin's like, no, guys, look, tree lives matter. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, I'm super happy with the way this came out. The background is really, it's a nice deep he's just kind of chilling by himself, trying to figure out.
Sorry, I really like the lighting of the artwork too.
Yeah, the little shadow on the floor where the sword is.
Yep.
I'm all about that. That little line just does so much to
If Kayla's up for it, I am totally down to see her do more artwork for us. I mean, obviously she did a ton with all the essences
Right.
in the back of the card, but that's very different from this.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
her character drawing is fantastic. I was like, oh my gosh, we hit such, we got so lucky running into her.
Yeah, no, she's been awesome. She's semi-local too. We're actually possibly meeting up with her. Yeah. But yeah, super happy to get this in. Like I said, under the wire. We basically got this art the night before we placed the order.
Yeah, we were looking at maybe not having it in time for printing, but we got
Yeah.
it. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't remember what's next. I think it's the logo.
Who knows? Is everybody? If it's the logo, everybody,
I hope that Cam and AJ are paying special attention.
hold on to your butts. I'm gonna click. Yep, there it is.
All right, Jake, what do you think?
Bottom right is the best looking one.
Okay.
Yeah, you've always been a fan of the all gold one.
Yeah, I'm just plugging it.
Bottom left looks sick. Okay.
I
Okay.
like the bottom left one with
I do.
the
I do too.
splatted paint.
Yeah.
I do like the subtle glow of the top one. And
Yep.
I was mentioning to Ken that the top one almost looks a little bit blurry, but it's not.
It's just the glow. Yeah.
It's just the glow makes it look a little fuzzy. I don't know how I feel about it, but the top one is actually the full resolution, and then I scaled the other two down.
Right. So we picked up all three of these.
Yeah, all of these are ours.
We can use them interchangeably. Right now, what's going to end up on the card back, we were leaning towards the top center one. Jesus Christ. We're leaning towards the top center. That's what's on the demos that we've ordered thus far. But those demos aren't necessarily going to be tournament legal cards anyway, so that's not really super important what's on them. But right now, we've got these to use for different promotional items, or if we want to put it on the website or whatever. We can use these interchangeably.
There's a lot of chatter in the chat right now, which I like.
All right, awesome, Jeremy. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, first one.
Go ahead, Jake.
I like the plain gold one a lot, but if I had to choose one with color, definitely the top one.
So now that we see the logo with the color, does anyone not named Jake in the chat now realize where the name of the game came from?
They're not gonna figure it out.
AJ almost stumbled right into it 3 streams ago.
Yeah.
We missed it. We were talking.
We're working on the card back. Yeah.
And AJ was
No
like,
one's-
oh, there's 6 factions, there's 6 letters in blood, and AJ kept looking at her like, oh my god, how do you figure it out? But then he didn't say anything.
And then it just goes, wait, a cricket, runs off.
No one's typing, so I think they're thinking really hard.
Maybe. I mean, we'll just go to the next damn screen. I don't-
Yes, a letter for each faction, but it's not just a random letter.
Yeah, come on, you're almost there.
Oh. Yes. That's the one. That's the one.
I feel bad because like our big reveal for Jake was like the Griffin art, and he was out.
I know.
He wasn't working. And now AJ's probably distracted by his company. We waiting to see if he noticed. I mean, we can tell a story now. When Ken and I were in the other room with the dry erase
What is
board,
this?
we had hundreds and hundreds of different names. We were
Yeah.
trying to decide the name of the game, and it was like kind of towards the end of our brainstorming when we were like, well, what are the 6 factions? Firelight, air, water, dark. So we threw the letters up there and just like jumbled them around until we could see what kind of words we came up with. And when we came up with this word, we're like, oh my god, it fits perfectly because it fits the lore of like nature versus nurture. It fits the whole card building. Back to the card. Clear card that the card is flawed before you have it fully constructed. The characters are flawed and that they're not just always
One thing. Yeah.
So we went with that explanation for the name for a very long time. Never pointed out what the letters stood for. And people liked the name. They really
Yeah.
liked it. They were like, oh, that's clever. And they didn't even know
Right.
how clever
Right.
it was. And they still liked it.
And then
one more letter.
and then the real disaster happened. We were talking to the artist about getting this logo done, and she
She didn't know what the factions were.
she made the exact same kind of conclusion that AJ made, but I had never told her what the 6 factions were. So she's like, "Oh, okay. There are 6 factions. There are 6 letters. Maybe I can do something like with that. What are the 6 factions?" And I was just like, "Listen, you're not going to believe this."
The stars really aligned for this one.
Yeah.
Andrew in the chat says, how I never noticed this before makes me feel indifferent. Literally, no one noticed.
Yeah.
I knew.
You knew because we told you. You didn't like figure it out.
I figured it out.
I figured it
You
out.
give me like one baby hint, and I figured it out.
One baby hint. I don't know if that's
We
true.
were wanting to keep this like an Easter egg forever, basically. But
Yeah, but once.
the more we talked about the logo, it's
Yeah.
just so classy to have it in there, though.
Yeah. There were a handful of people that knew. I think Ruben and I have talked about it once. Cathy's sister actually knew randomly.
We forgot.
Yeah, she reminded us that she knew a couple weeks ago. But
I kind of figured too that once the game started reaching a larger market, I was like, people are gonna figure it out. It's not that hard to tell.
they're never gonna know.
They're gonna know.
But yeah, so these are our 3 options for logos. Like I said, right now I think I'm leaning towards the top one. I think it is my favorite. I think it's got that nice. It's a little bit of a cleaner look for the card back specifically.
Yeah, for the card back, I would only go with the glow or just the solid gold. I think I would use the splatter paint one in a particular type of. What's the word I'm looking for?
Promotion?
The banner or the
Yeah.
promotional thing we were trying to use.
The more eye catchiness can be more for advertising promo materials and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, flawed coffee mugs. You heard it here first, guys.
Is that going to be at MomoCon?
No, it is not going to be at MomoCon. We're struggling to get everything together as is. We don't need to add coffee mugs to the to the palette to the what's it called, the I don't know, the to-do list.
So Jet Scout just jumped in. We were
Welcome, Jet Scout.
discussing how we have now officially spoiled the Easter egg, which was where the name Flawed came from. The letters are, for each of the factions: firelight, air, water, earth, dark. We were reminiscing about how no one had figured it out yet.
Yeah.
We made it this far. This is the logo.
Yeah. That's just like I've been in this Discord for 3 years, like just so distraught. But yeah, so super happy with how these came out. They look so good on the card back, by the way. The clean.
Yeah, that's the next,
Oh, that's the next.
slide.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, look at that. Okay.
Ooh. That's clean.
Right?
I would
Forgot what it looked like.
I would purchase this. I would buy it.
Yeah.
A
So
hot take, I know.
a hot take. A lot of you have been in the streams, and we had a couple different weeks where we were going back and forth on like what the border was going to look like. We had like the color in the border. We had the different, everything. There's a bunch of different options that we kept on going over and kicking back and forth and so on and so forth. And this is it. This is what we're going with. I think first off, the logo fits in there. It's not awkward. Again, this is the card back with the giant bleed edge, so you guys have to always kind of. All of our files are like print ready files.
A giant bleed edge. This is where the cut line is.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yes, it is. This one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one is. Now I can't remember if I changed the image on here after we made.
Yeah, actually, maybe you might be right. You might be right.
I think
We'll have to double check.
I think this one is where the cut lines would be.
Yeah.
This is like actually what it looks like.
Yeah, we might have to double check that. I feel like this is before we stretched it out a little bit more, but I could be wrong.
It's pretty close though.
Yeah. In any event, I mean, this is the basic concept we're going for. This isn't going to really change much, if at all. This is probably pretty locked in. This is what's going to be on the back of the cards when you guys are opening booster packs in the nearish future.
It's a very stressful thing to finalize because once you come up with your card back, you can never change it for the life of the game. When you see like Magic the Gathering's card backs have been there for what
25 years.
30 years
Yeah.
now, and they can never change it. So we wanted to make sure that we had something that we really liked.
What do you think, Jake? What's the final consensus?
No, yeah, I really like it. It fits together really well. Were this the same artist who did both the border and the logo?
No, we ended up using two different artists for the border and the logo.
That's interesting because it doesn't like clash. It does go together pretty well.
Yeah.
The girl who did the Great Oak and Planting and Churn did the logo, and then the girl who did Griffin and all the essences did the border.
Yeah. I agree. I think it fits quite nicely. One of the things I really like that's a little bit difficult to see, maybe I can go backwards. I love the little bit of color that's like leaking out of the cracks. Like especially on the F, you've got that red kind of going out, and then like between the W and the E, there's a little bit of like green and blue kind of like mixing in there and stuff. I think that's really a nice little touch that like makes it look a little bit more like what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little more animated. It's a little more like there's something going on there. You know, it's not just this like boring logo.
I think the next slide is our play mats. These are not for sale necessarily. These are our like promotional play mats that we're using at the convention.
Yeah.
And to teach the game.
So yeah, these are going to be the learn to play. We got 2-player play mats, right? Yeah. Or sorry, I was going to say we got 3 2-player play mats, and it came out halfway.
Ooh.
So it's the same thing. Where's the link? Same art left and right. We just got the rotation there so you can see it from both directions. But the idea here is we're going to have these out on the table. We're going to have like learn to play stations set up at the convention where people can come and demo the game with the decks that we're getting delivered hopefully very soon. And it's
we ordered 3 from Ink Gaming.
Yep, we got 3 of these coming in. It's got all the actions and like kind of the combat sequence on the side and the zone names. So that's like the big bullet items that you kind of need to know to play the game. And it'll help your newish player like kind of jump in and be able to pick it up.
Yeah, after teaching the game here locally quite a few times, I noticed like the same questions being asked over and over again when teaching. So we at locals just started. We had like a little sheet of paper we wrote this down on, so we could always get it out and be like reference this. And now it's like we should just make it permanent on the playmat because people kept asking like, wait, how many resources can I play through?
Yeah.
How many times can I prep? Wait, what does the C with the circle mean?
And obviously we picked 2 of the like fan favorite arts up to this point. We've got Spearman and Absorb Magic on there.
Yeah, I'm going to like when I'm there at MomoCon, I'm gonna be like wrestling people so I can get to the underwater Spearman side.
No, that's fine because I'm wrestling for Absorb Magic. That artwork is still one of my favorites.
Also,
It's not my ultimate favorite. It used to be my ultimate favorite. We haven't spoiled my ultimate favorite yet.
Yeah.
oh, is that coming up?
I think it's the
Might be
last thing on
Ooh.
2 slides from now that we're actually wrecking through this pretty quickly for how much stuff it is.
I also love how well
You might
the,
be missing a
card
playmat.
border-
Ruben, I told Ken, I was like, be prepared, like, at MomoCon, someone's gonna come up to you and be like, how much is this playmat? You gotta have a number ready. Because I feel like at the end of the event, there's a non-zero chance that someone's like, yo, I'll buy this off you. That person might be Ruben.
Yeah. What were you just saying, Jake?
I was saying that the border for the card back looks amazing on the playmat.
Yes. We kind of tessellated the card back color and texture to have that same feel, that sort of like that dark felt looking sort of worn out, look for the entire mass of it, and then obviously the card back automatically matches that. I mean, that's why we designed it that way. So it all comes together on the playmat. Got the logo, the important information on the corner there, and then slap a couple of the what's the price? Yeah, we went for a walk this afternoon, and we were debating that number. I'm not sure that the pain in the butt of ordering again is worth selling them, but.
What I would like to do is make a one-player playmat that still has the card back with like the full order going around it, maybe just one character.
Yeah.
Logo. Ditch the rules text.
Everyone has a price.
I don't know if in-game does a thing where you can just go on and like. I know that they have designs for sale, but I think they choose which designs they feature. I don't think it's like you can set up a store.
Yeah. I mean, it's a matter of time, right? Like more and more as we get deeper into this entire process, we will make more things available.
But if you're local to Augusta, this playmat should be hitting the Hardboard Castle table. Hopefully in like a week or two.
Yeah, hopefully in like a week or two, you come and check it out.
Then what happens to the beautiful playmat I gave you?
Oh, that one still gets used. Don't worry. Even though I lose every game when I play on it, I am cursed on that playmat. No, Jake, I'm not kidding. I'm literally like 2-20 on that playmat.
That's really bad news.
It is so like it's tilting. It's so ridiculously tilting.
I think the next slide is the banner that we're gonna put up at conventions. Like
Okay.
our booth.
Yeah. Yeah. This is actually pretty sick. Cathy put a lot of design work into this. I'm very excited.
Oh wait, that was one thing I was gonna say. Is you'll see all the like social medias and Patreon banners and stuff. I'm gonna update all those to have this same like card back with the character and the logo. So I'm gonna rebrand and get rid of all those.
Oh yeah, like the banner that we had at the beginning. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, we should have had that this week. Oh no, that would have been a spoiler, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Next week, guys. Boom. So we've already. What was that, Jake?
I was gonna ask, is that the air essence?
That is an air essence. Yeah, the draw
It
card.
always catches me off guard. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was saying, so we've already ordered this banner. This is coming in. We got an 8 foot by 2 foot of this coming in for the convention. It's I think this is incredibly well done. I think this tells you everything you need to know.
It says Flawed brings unrivaled customization to the trading card game genre with over 6,000 possible card combinations in set 1 alone. Players share turns and alternate actions, which creates a unique, engaging play experience. Learn to play for free today.
I need to memorize that.
the elevator speech.
QR code there, if you are watching on your computer or something, you can scan it. It goes to our new link tree.
Yeah, which we have a lot of updating to do.
I really do.
Yeah. But really cool like color palette. It's got obviously our main salesperson, Earth's Elite, kind of running at you to tell you to buy the cards. We've kind of gone with this concept on the side. Our local flyers and stuff that we've posted up have always had, you put a picture of the base card, put a picture of an essence, and kind of show how it goes together. That's the big selling point. That's like the big reason the game is the way that it is.
Also has my 2 favorite arts on it.
Which are
Drown and Earth's Elite.
Yes. So Drown is great. Drown is such a good artwork.
We wanted to feature Drown in our promotional material somewhere, but it doesn't really, it's not like a character, so it didn't make sense on the playmat or like business cards or something, so I was like, oh, I'll put it on the banner as the like feature art.
Oh, Andrew hasn't seen Drown yet. Yeah, there it is.
It's on the Patreon. It's been on the Patreon for like weeks.
Some people don't have the Patreon mobile app and don't check it regularly. I don't know what they're doing.
I have.
It goes to your email too. Every time we post something, it sends you an email.
Yeah, spam folder. Just standing over like you're a trash kid. Yeah, I mean honestly, the artist who did Drown pulled directly from the Underwater Spearman concept where he's guarding the underwater door, into the unseen city, and he's just obviously just murked somebody and is just sending them into the depths they were taking that last reach out to try to survive, but it's not happening.
All right, Jake, is there anything else you want to comment about the banner here?
The banner looks sick. Looks very. This is all you.
Cathy did all the design on this. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I didn't draw Earth's Elite, but
Yeah.
I took all the art and all the photoshopping and stuff. Was the graphic design told me.
Those design courses really paid off, eh?
Man, they were expensive.
What's the art in the background on the second page? What is that?
Oh, what's that? What's that question?
Should I click? Do I just click?
What is that art? We haven't seen that
Do I,
one.
do I just click?
Go ahead and click.
This is sick. What is this?
This is the spring Patreon exclusive promo card for all of you.
Best money I've ever seen.
Ah.
Let's go.
This is so cool.
This is my new favorite artwork. I saw this artwork, and the first reason I said to Ken was, I didn't know those colors existed.
This is beautiful. Wow.
So for those of you who don't know the lore, the Great Oak is the Earth Faction's like shrine that they worship, and it is our like Arthurian tie-in. And so Axe the sword is protected by the Great Oak, fabled guardian, until Griffin comes along, and he doesn't like pull the sword from the oak in the way that the lore or the
Anticipated, yeah.
The king pulled it out. He kind of like rips it out on purpose, which causes this massive crack and like earthquake in the ground, and the Great Oak splits in half, and that causes another divide in the Earth faction, where half of them are saying, well, he got the sword out, so he's the king, and the other half of the Earth faction are saying, but he destroyed our shrine, so a real king wouldn't do that. And so we decided, when we were trying to think of like, well, what should the promo be, we decided to incorporate some of the lore and give you guys the version of the Great Oak after Griffin has pulled the sword out.
I'm going to own 3 different Great Oak arts because of the MomoCon one as well.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
That was we were honestly a little bit considering like not doing Great Oak again for the MomoCon promo, but at the end of the day, there are going to be like 30 of these or something. Like there are not, you know, the 30 people who have this one can either choose to play the MomoCon one or not, and otherwise they could just it's fine.
The level Patreon you have to be for the promo is a Slayer Squad or Epic. I think that, but it's also part of a 3-month rotation. So you had to be at that tier for March, April, and May. So I think when you joined the Patreon, we were already in April, so it was already too late for you at that point. But that is just for the spring promo.
Right.
So if you switch your tier in June, July, and August will get you the summer promo, and then if you're a member of that for, what is it, September, October?
Yeah, basically they're going to be on 3-month rotations where we do these hyper exclusive like alt arts. I mean, I had to obviously, you know, Megan came in and did this again. Her ability to draw scenery and color and like the composition that she comes up with for like space, like just the way that this, like, there's so much in this tight little story right here. Absolutely killed it. And she, you know, obviously we had to hire her on to get the second drawing done. You'll notice it's like literally the exact same perspective, right? Like you're seeing the shot from the exact same position, but you know, now it looks a lot rougher, you know. Could not be happier.
This artwork is only going to be printed on this promo card for the patrons. We can still use the artwork for other stuff, like we might use it in like a glossy print or like a
playmat or something. Yeah.
We're not going to print the promo with this artwork outside of the Patreon. So we wanted to give something like super exclusive to everybody who's been supporting us at the beginning.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get a chance to get this one, as long as you switch to Slayer Squad, I think the epics are full.
Epics are full right now, yeah. But
if you switch to the Slayer Squad sometime in June,
yeah,
and then stay at the Slayer Squad level for June,
it's
still good on there?
yeah. Epic and Slayer Squad are almost exactly the same thing. The couple of people who are Epics, what they get is they can schedule time to play online with me. A couple of them have taken advantage of it. A couple of them not so much. But the idea is just to get some one-on-one time. You know, get a direct lesson, so to speak. You know, from the game creator. It's a small little perk, but I didn't. You know, the people who have it. That's the only thing extra. The Slayer Squads still get all the other perks, like all the benefits of like the Discord access. They get the promo, they get the print, they get all the. You can go on the Patreon and read it all. It's all labeled out there. But this is just
my favorite.
Yeah. I was so happy with Jake's reaction just now. He gasped. Go backwards, you said?
Yeah, I was on the banner again.
Okay.
So now you can see in the background there's the original Great Oak and then the promo Great Oak.
I gasped because the tree broke. I was so sad.
Yeah, I mean it moves you. There's a lot going on there.
You know what's really bad news is it looks so good. I want to play with it, but because it's like one of a kind or like 30 of a kind,
So
I don't want to play with it.
here's one of the reasons that we chose to do a shrine, because it's a shrine. You don't have to like shuffle it into your deck and like muck it up.
And you only need one.
That's
Yeah.
true. I could just like put it in like those
Yep.
big plastic containers and just be like,
Yep.
here's my shrine.
Yep. You can get one of the magnetic closures. You can get a screw closure. Like you got a lot of options.
We wanted to make sure for the patrons, since you're only getting one card in the mail, we're like, well, we don't want it to be something where they have to collect a playset when there's only like 20 times as resistant. So
Yeah.
we're thinking about doing an epic because you only really need one epic in your deck.
Makes perfect sense. Wow, that works out nice.
I know.
It really does. It really does.
Also, like, there's so much detail in this. There's like little spider webs,
Mm-hmm.
there's little mushrooms. I just, every time Megan does some artwork, I'm like, how did she get that much better?
Wait.
in one artwork?
I have a question.
Go for it.
So I'm not sure if I heard you correctly. I was under the impression that the promo card and the promo art were the same art.
No.
Decided yet.
Wait. What are we saying?
Because you know they get an artwork, they get an art print, and they get a card.
Okay.
They're not necessarily the same. They might be the same. We haven't decided yet.
Yeah, we're kicking that around.
We're not going to like sell that print at cons. The print will be exclusive for Patreon. We just decide what print we're going to use. We know that this artwork is so fabulous, and we do want it to be available in other ways to other people who missed out on the actual card. So that's like a reason to do a different artwork as the print, but at the same time,
Thank you, Jet Scout.
so nicely. So to have the print will also be a good idea. We haven't decided yet.
One of the ideas, and I'll actually just pitch this here since we have so many people in the Discord, maybe somebody can say yay or nay on this, but one of the thoughts we had is, okay, Great Oak Fabled Guardian, the damaged, sword ripped out, alt art exclusive card we send out for spring is the card, then maybe that's the print for summer.
Oh, so that people know.
So people who missed it could like at least catch, if they want to jump in at the $10 tier or one of the $25 tiers, they can still at least get the art immediately afterwards. So it's kind of delayed by like one cycle.
For Jet Scout as well. If you join at the $10 tier, there's a like glossy 5x7 print that you get, and it's the same thing. You have to be a member for like the 3 seasons. The
3 months of the season, yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Oh, are you a $10 patron?
There are 5. I believe. Oh, I don't want to tell his business. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
sorry. Well, you could just tell his name is Blue. He's a champion. That's how it works. The Discord tells you who's who. Yeah. I give.
If you're a $25 patron, you get both the print and the card, which is why Jake was like, "Oh, this isn't going to be the same."
Right. So that's
Here's what I'm gonna do.
What was that, Jake?
Here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna have both Great Oaks. When you get me to half HP, I'm swapping over to this one.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick. That's actually kind of sick. That's so awesome. Yeah, he needs to start another Patreon and double subscribe is what Ruben's gonna do.
Oh my god. Well, we were talking about if Flawed takes off, this card stands to be worth quite a bit of money.
Sure.
It's only going to be
I think we're printing like 30 or less, yeah.
big brain place. All right, the last slide we have
Oh,
is my favorite thing that I've done in the last, in all of Flawed.
this is actually,
I love it.
you guys aren't gonna believe this, but I'm gonna say this before I click over. This is the best part of the stream. The thing that we're about to
God.
show is the best part of the stream.
I can't believe they're topping it. I can't believe it.
It's actually better than everything you've seen so far tonight. For $10 you get an
Hearts
art
racing.
print. You get an art print, Jet Scout.
$10 gets you the art print for the season, which is 5x7 glossy. $25 a month gets you the glossy 5x7 print and the promotional card for that season. But you have to be, whether you're doing the $10 tier or the $25 tier, you have to be a member for all 3 months in that season.
Right.
After that season's over, you can drop down if you want, but then you won't get the next season's promo.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna click.
And the next season starts June 1st, so you can switch your tier anytime within the month of June, as long as it's before July.
Yeah, and one thing to clear up for anybody who doesn't know how Patreon works, if you change your tier inside of June, when you pay on July 1st, that's paying for June.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just
if you change your tier within June, it won't actually charge you. But
yeah, it
you
doesn't
will be
on July 1st is the first time you pay. So
retroactively
yeah,
charge you
yeah,
and
exactly.
pay for the month that you already participated.
Yep. Okay, I'm clicking. Jake, are you ready? Don't gasp again. You're gonna.
I'm shaking.
I don't know what he said.
I'm holding it in.
So this is the keep card that we're going to use in the demo deck, but we're also going to be using it other places. It's not exclusive by any means, so
No.
when we do start printing this, I think we're hoping to put it in packs, you said?
Yeah.
Like the token spot?
There's going to be a token slot inside of packs that are going to have the tokens that you need to play the game, like if you need kitten tokens, whatever. I'm investigating how difficult it is to put a token card in that is like a punch card. I think Pokemon does like little damage counters in their like precon or something where it's like a punch card. I want to potentially have that in there. And then keep cards, we're thinking that we could realistically do an entire like cycle of keep cards inside of each set where we sample the artwork from the set, and because there's no way to put flavor text on our cards. There's just no space. We're putting 2 cards on 1 card. There's no room for flavor text. So this is how we can tell the story like right in the packs and get the stuff out to the people and let them kind of, even if they're not following the lore super closely, they can start to get those little snippets.
And we had always talked about like the comic book feel. We talked about doing an actual comic book one day, who
Yeah.
knows? But I was like, this is a great way to get a true like comic book frame in the game, in the keep cards. And so this is, you know, the story of Griffin, and he's contemplating whether it was a good idea to pull that sword out or not. And then in the future, we'll have other keep cards that kind of tell a piece of the story for the other parts of the faction lore.
Yeah, and now that you've seen this keep card as a player, you can look at Griffin's art, and now you understand why he's sitting in a dark room brooding with his sword. You kind of get the whole picture, you know?
So this one is the keep card that we ordered for the demo decks that we're bringing to conventions, and potentially, hopefully, it will work out where if you want, you can order the demo deck for yourself online. We haven't fully worked that out yet, but that's where we're going towards. I saw that Andrew asked, where do I get one? That would be like the soonest way that you get one. If those demo decks, if we are able to do what we want to do, which is have them available for purchase online, then when you order it, you get this is your keep card for the green starter deck.
Yep.
Demo deck, excuse me. And then, you know, when the actual Kickstarter launches, which I know is December, this would be a card that you open in packs and like token slot.
Yep. What do you think, Jake?
This is so cool, dude. This has me very excited for the comic book. Like, I'm gonna be a comic book main when it comes out. I'm gonna ditch the card game. I'm gonna be fully invested in the story.
You're gonna be in the Discord, and every time somebody new joins, you're gonna be like, "Are you guys here for the comic book or for the gameplay?"
Oh my god.
I was gonna say that, but it seemed wrong.
I also, like, Ken sat down, he showed me, like, a little comic book window and was like, oh, I think I want the keep cards to be, like, a little page out of a comic book. That's all he said. He didn't tell me what artwork to use.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me to use the story or nothing. He was just like, can you make it look like a comic book? And first thing I thought of was, well, it's a keep card, and Griffin's trying to decide if he wants to keep the sword or put it back. So, like, suddenly in the background, it's just like, keep the sword. But this is actually the only thing so far in Flawed. The only thing that I've made, and Ken had no changes.
It's true.
No notes.
None.
Not a single thing. He's just like, run it.
We
Also,
go ahead.
the cards you return and cards keep are real good for me.
Yeah. Everybody hears Mulligan backwards at least once. There's no shame in it. It happens.
If anything, it comes from also me teaching the game, and it's kind of hard to put into words what exactly it is they're doing. And I've even showed a player, like, here, I'm going to do a mulligan for you from start to finish, so that hopefully you see, like, what the end goal is, and then you can try to do your own mulligan. But even then, they're like, huh? So,
My statement that I make to literally everybody that I've ever demoed the game for is play about 4 games. On your 4th game, you will stop looking at the action list. You will mulligan, like, not perfectly but accurately. You will do the thing you meant to do. And you'll stop. One of the big things that new players tend to do is they forget that it's action based. So like by around like maybe like turn 4, like you play your resource and then you're looking at them waiting for them to make their play, and then 45 seconds later, you're like, I played a resource, and they're like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like,
you're like taking your turns.
Right.
And I just want to mention for the YouTube video, for anyone who's watching this later, if you haven't had a chance to actually sit down and play the game, this card is used for resolving mulligans, which is what we keep talking about.
Yeah.
It's not used like within the actual gameplay once your turn starts.
Yeah. But there it is. I mean, that's the big stuff. I mean, we've had a really busy week. Like I said, we got the orders in. Demo decks that we're going to use for demoing the game at MomoCon are on the way. The promos are ordered. Excuse me, the exclusive card for MomoCon is ordered. I got to stop calling it a promo.
Right.
We've got the banners on the way for the background of the convention space. We've got the playmats coming, like all this stuff. I mean, and as always, thank you to the patrons. I mean, this money has helped us so much. We've gotten so much done. In the last 6 months, but in particular the last couple of months, it's really been nice to have so much support.
I think our next stream, we're gonna try to do when we actually get the demo decks in hand. We're gonna try to do like a live unboxing to show you what the actual cards look like.
Yeah, I cannot wait to sleeve up my first Real Essence.
Oh my God. Me too.
I can't wait for this card. I just want the cue card. It's so pretty. I'm so proud of myself. And I'm so proud of Kayla and Megan because they're the ones who actually did the art. They make it look good.
True.
Oh, do you have to credit the artist on the keep card?
I don't have to credit the artist at all, honestly. The artist credits we have been doing were just because we want to.
Yeah.
We're not like legally required to. And also, when you're talking about like the back of the card, the logo, the essences, there's not really a spot to credit those also.
Right.
So I think we're definitely going to credit Rainy Day's art since she did all the essences and the card back in like the rulebook. And we'll probably also credit Megan Tool in the rulebook since she did the logo. But something like this, like you can go to Griffin and you can go to the promo.
Exactly.
If you want to know.
I think that, yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Since the art credit is on the actual art of Griffin, you can go find who did it. And if you go look at a comic book, right, like there isn't an art credit on the bottom of every page, right?
True.
Every individual piece of art doesn't have it like that. So because this is a little bit atypical for like the product that we're developing, this is meant to be a piece of a bigger whole. Technically, yeah, we everybody knows who did these arts because you can go look other places to find that out, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, Catnut just asked, when can I get the demos in my hands? One of the things we have to do in order to get the product available for you guys to order is they have to actually get the first copy of it in my hands so that I can like check it off that it's okay, and then we can start looking at how we get it listed, and it's not super far away. We will be working on that process. Obviously, patrons will be the first ones to know, whenever that option becomes available.
But they give us a 10-day window where we can't actually make it available to you because they kind of force us as creators to really look at the product and decide is this good enough that we want to sell it to people.
Right. But yeah, I guess, that kind of wraps it up. I suppose if we have any final questions, we can jump up in general chat, maybe do a quick rundown. Maybe show, I was going to say, yeah, we could show Jet Scout what he might have missed. Cannot thank you guys enough. It's really coming together, guys. MomoCon is going to be a huge step for us. A lot of people in this Discord are going to be there. Some of you guys who don't know each other are going to get to meet. Some of you guys who have been with us are going to have a really fun time. It's a 4-day. It's going to be a bonanza. It's going to be awesome. But for now, I guess we'll just kind of wind this one down. Sign off. Thank you again for my co-hosts Cathy and Jake.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
And then we'll talk to you guys next week, hopefully with an unboxing video.
Ooh, that's hot.